It looks like I have to update all my builds again. Hello everyone, and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch. The good old developers over at 11th Hour Games have dropped on us our first patch preview for 8.1, and this is truly a game changer, and it will change every build guide that has been dropped ever for this game. I will also explain why in my thumbnail I have a picture of Diablo 2. It will all make sense. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to support smaller channels. All right, let's jump right into this. Let's start with the trip down memory lane so you can understand what 11th Hour Games is doing. Now, what you see on the screen right now is a screenshot from Diablo 2. Now, Diablo 2 is the quintessential isometric ARPG. They really started hack and slash. And I loved this game so much, it is actually the reason why I started this YouTube channel. Now, in Diablo 2, the max skill level was 20 points, or level 20. But through gear and through their little passive tree, you could actually improve your skill levels by getting gear that says +1, or here it says 1 to all skills. Now, gold was basically useless in Diablo 2. So the main source of currency, which is just a fun fact, is SOJs, or Stone of Jordan rings, because they work so well on almost every single build, and they weren't super easy to find. But right here, this ring is a Stone of Jordan, and again, it gives 1 to all skills, which means if your skill was level 20, it is now level 21. You have broken that maximum skill barrier, and you can do more with it. Now let's take a look at what 11th Hour Games is doing with Last Epoch and their update 8.1. Right now I'm on Last Epoch's official website under General News. New year, new patch, new mods. To start 2021 with a bang, patch 0.8.1 will introduce significant itemization changes. Among these will be new modifiers which raise the current and maximum level of skills. Does that sound familiar? These modifiers will be available on a range of items and rarities. A range of item rarities. Here are previews of an up-and-coming unique and a class-specific piece of rare gear. First off, this two-handed unique staff is awesome. I'm going to have to figure out some kind of spellcaster that uses Void, because I like what I see here. Now, obviously, in this red rectangle, it says +1 to Void spells. Now, if you are using a Void spell, that would mean that normally it would go to a maximum of level 20. Now it can go to 21. One extra point you can put in it. And then right here under this Mage Rare Armor, +2 the Meteor. So now your Meteor, instead of level 20, it can go to 22. Now, this is huge for build guides. Now you are hunting gear that not only obviously help your character through affixes, but now also help your skills and can push your skills in a different direction. Like I was saying, I've made 6 build guides. All 6 of those build guides are in the description below. All 6 will likely have to be changed or upgraded with new gear once they drop 8.1. It's good. It'll give me something to do for Last Epoch. Now, these are my questions, because obviously this is very unspecific. And normally, once they start dropping patch previews, we're about 2-3 weeks out from actually getting it. So I would guess 2 weeks, right? Normally it'll be every day or every other day they'll drop something that is coming in the patch. But ultimately, will be available on a range of item rarities. So, does that mean it's going to be on unique? It's going to be on rare, and it's going to be on magic? Or is it going to be on lots of different types of items? So can I get +2 to meteor on my armor, +1 or 2 to fire spells, and then on my boots, gloves, rings? Like, how many different items are going to have this? Can I get my skill from level 20 to now level 30 and get 10 extra points? Like, I want to know what will be the maximum you can get. Could this unique staff roll with +3, +2? Is it only +1? So lots of questions. But ultimately, I'm sure as time goes on and we get closer for them dropping 8.1, they will give us more specifics. But this is big. Now, I've been looking through the forums on Last Epoch, and it feels like it's kind of split. I would say more people happy than mad, but in my community, it's kind of split as well. Some people like it, some people hate it. If it has to do with Diablo 2, I like it. And I think this is good, because it just gives you that much more you can do to make a unique character. I think it's going to be game-changing. Now, before I close out this video, in the thumbnail I was not lying. 2021 is looking really good for Last Epoch. This game is still my #1 recommendation when it comes to isometric hack and slash, and this game is only in early access. So really quickly, my current favorite ARPG, I want to show you what's left before they drop 1.0. So this game is already incredible. And look what's coming. So this is the actual phase 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 for early access. Right now we are currently in phase 3. We have multiplayer coming. We have 2 more end game systems that haven't even been released yet. We have a complete new end game zone that is coming, which is going to be the Trading Bazaar, where you will do some kind of transactions with other players. You have 3 classes that still haven't dropped, which is the Rune Master, the Warlock, and the Falconeer. You have the entire Chapter 9 content, which still hasn't dropped, and you have legendaries. Okay? Now there's a couple other things I didn't read, but one other thing in here which is really cool, the Eternity Cache system. Now, who knows if all this actually make it into 1.0 or if it's dropped later, but I want to read to you what the Eternity Cache is as far as the concept for Last Epoch. Hidden throughout the world are Eternity Caches, special containers with the unique quality of being immune to the changes of time around them. By placing an item within the Eternity Cache along with certain rare materials, a player may return to the same cache hundreds or even thousands of years later to retrieve the resulting synthesis. This is no easy task, for the Eternity Cache often lie in places dark and forgotten, places exalted and under the watch of fierce guardians, or worse of all, may have attracted the attention of foes eager to snatch the treasure you've locked away for themselves. I love it. I always say that ARPGs, normally you follow a path, which ultimately ends up being boring. It would be awesome if you want to go the opposite way of where the objectives is. Have it a little more open world so you can explore and knock down walls and find certain places. That would be really cool for this new Eternity Cache system, but ultimately, there is still so much not dropped for Last Epoch, and by the time we get 1.0, I am telling you, this indie title from 11th Hour Games will play with the big boys. Alright everyone, that's the video. Last Epoch 8.1 is on the way. My current estimate is 2, maybe 3 weeks until we get that update, and it is going to be, again, huge for itemization. What does everybody think about this change? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's going to be game-changing? Let me know in the comment section below. If you have not joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're approaching 570 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is in the description. Thank you all for watching. Stay home, stay safe. Do not forget to join the official Action RPG Discord. Aaron